Do you know how many variants we have between the XUV 700, the Harrier and the Hector? I'll take a pause while you guess. It's 75. Crazy, right? And I've not even included the 7-seater versions, which is the Safari and the Hector Plus. If I include those, the number goes up to a massive 115. So as you can imagine, it can be a daunting task to choose the one most value for money variant among so many different variants. And so therefore, I decided to make this video for you, to pick out the single most value for money model and variant among the options that I shared with you just now. So if you're in the market to spend about 20 lakh rupees or thereabouts on the road for a car, a reasonably big SUV, then you would do well to watch this video end to end. Let's get going with this. And after careful research, the model and variant that I have picked out is this, the Mahindra XUV 700 AX5 variant. Powerful, feature-packed and premium. So if you're fishing for the most bang for your buck, this right here is pound for pound the most value for money model and variant you can buy in its class. Let's see why. To be clear, we are talking only about the bigger SUVs and not the smaller ones like the Seltos or the Kushaq. But guess what? It does offer a very viable alternative if you consider this. It can be an option as a mid-spec version of a bigger, bolder, brawnier, more powerful, more spacious SUV and can replace the smaller SUVs with slightly more features. Now, here is my rationale for picking out the XUV 700 as a model before the variants. Body before the clothes, if you will. Of the three options, I believe that the XUV 700 is the most well-engineered, most powerful, most well-put-together, most dynamically able, most well-finished and dimensionally the most well-proportioned vehicle of the lot. As the base model, the XUV 700 aces its rivals. Its engines are the most powerful and the most refined of the lot. The XUV 700 has incomparably more power and torque than its rivals, dishing out 37 PS and 137 Newton meters more than the Hector in the petrol guise and 15 PS and 70 Newton meters more in the diesel guise than both Hector and Harrier. It also offers the most number of engine and transmission options. The XUV 700 has the longest wheelbase in its class, which technically translates in the most amount of cabin space. In terms of absolute length and height too, it's smaller than the Hector only by a measly 4 and 5 mm. It's taller and longer than the Harrier and just slightly narrower than the Harrier. With a Ncap rating of 5 stars, this is one of the safest cars out there, and with segment best dynamic ability, it is definitely one of the safest cars in terms of active safety as well. It's also the most comfortable across a variety of speeds. To sum it up, I chose the XUV 700 as the product itself is tough to fault. Well-engineered, well-finished, robust, loaded with tech and features, proven track record with very high audience acceptance, and class-leading performance and safety made me pick the XUV 700. Also, the result of several shootouts and comparisons between the three models make it amply clear that the XUV is indeed the most well-rounded of the triad. You can also have this car as a 5 or 7-seater based on your requirements. With why I chose this out of the way, let's talk about why I chose this, the AX5 variant. While doing this video, I wanted to pick a variant that had most of the must-have features a modern consumer would need, while leaving out variants with features that a price-conscious customer can do without. On the outside, the AX5 looks nice and premium and looks like a top-spec car. You get 17-inch Diamond Cut Alloys, flush-fitting smart door handles, LED DRLs and Follow Me Home LED Clear-view Headlamps along with fog lamps and cornering function. You also get sequential front LED turn indicators and arrowhead LED tail lamps. Well, just like the exterior, the interior of the AX5 variant is also very plush and premium, with the most notable premium feature being this segment's biggest panoramic sunroof, which Mahindra likes calling the Skyroof. It's one of the most in-demand features and one of the reasons why I chose this variant. Later, we'll also compare the variants from Hector and Harrier with panoramic sunroofs with the AX5 to put things in perspective. Adding a lot to the premiumness of the cabin are these two 10.25-inch connected screens which come loaded with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It also gets Alexa built in the system for super responsive voice commands and of course a high-res reversing camera. You get onboard navigation and Adrenox with 75 plus connected car features. There is a nice sounding 6-speaker audio on offer with sound staging too. Well, thanks to its long wheelbase, the XUV 700 is very spacious and airy from the inside. You have the option of getting it as a 5 or 7-seater with 50-50 split third row of seats which are reclinable too. The second row seats are 60-40 splits with one-touch tumble function for easy ingress and egress. The third row gets dedicated AC vents. You'll get a central front armrest with storage, bottle holders in all doors, adjustable headrest on both rows, USB-A socket up front and C at the rear, electric mirrors and map lamps for the second row. The engines also come equipped with micro-hybrid technology. You also get drive modes and cruise control. Coming to safety, it's common knowledge that the XUV 700 is a Ncap 5-star rated machine with its solid construction. The AX5 version gets curtain airbags for all rows along with twin front airbags, latest gen electronics and ESP. It gets speed-sensitive door locks, ISOFIX child seat mounts and personalized safety alerts as well. Now that's a lot of features for a sticker price of 17.69 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Of course, you'll miss out on some features like say ADAS and ventilated seats which you get on the AX7 variants, but then you'll save a whopping 3.6 lakh rupees over the more premium version. Convert that to on-the-road price and the savings will be in excess of 4 lakh rupees. Now let's also compare this variant with the equivalent variants of the Hector and the Harrier. That's the variants that come with a panoramic sunroof. But before we weigh the features, we need to remember what I said at the outset. The XUV 700 is a superior base car. It has a class-leading powertrains and is arguably the best engineered machine of the lot. Now, the AX5 5-seater version retails for 17.69 lakh rupees ex-showroom. In comparison, the Harrier Pure Plus S manual retails for 2 lakhs extra. Even the 7-seater version of the diesel AX5 is still about 1.4 lakh rupees cheaper. The Hector Select Pro manual 1.5 petrol retails for 17.3 lakh ex-showroom, a difference of about 40,000. But it gets only 2 airbags and doesn't even have an Ncap rating. It also misses out on Diamond Cut Alloys. I know some of you have concerns about the delivery times of the XUV 700, but with the production ramp up, Mahindra have reduced the delivery times drastically, and now the maximum time the delivery of this car will take is 8 weeks. That's less than 2 months, and that's not too bad, I would guess. Now remember that we are talking about value for money here, and don't get me wrong, because all the other cars in the segment also have their pros and cons. Like the Harrier looks stunning and the Hector's chrome-studded grille attracts many. So if money is not a concern for you, you can just go out and buy anything. But for those who are looking for the most balanced buy at about 20 lakh rupees, the Mahindra XUV 700 AX5 is the model and variant of choice in my humble opinion. Well, that was my opinion after a lot of research, and I'm pretty sure that you also have your opinion. So if you agree or disagree with what I have come up with, do share your thoughts with us in the comment section and let's keep a conversation going. If you found this video useful, smash that like button, subscribe to Motoroids, share this video with a friend who might find it useful, and I'll see you in the next one.